So my contribution to this book is largely my face and some words on the inside as well about the joy of being Anglican. I've particularly gone down the humour route as a comedian myself and as a writer, and I've just tried to bring out some of those elements that comedy has linked to Anglicanism over the years. Partly the fact that, dare I say, the Church of England vicar has often been seen as an area for humour, whether it's Monty Python, whether it's the films since the Richard Curtis films, Four Weddings and a Funeral. I think that hopefully people might, again, just realise something they've already known really, which is that actually, there is fun and comedy and humour to be had in the church and in the Church of England. And the bits I particularly try to talk about are some real life experiences. When I've been to church with my young family, and it might be one of our kids making some inappropriate noise at the wrong moment in the sermon. The thing is, whenever you have those sort of lofty moments in church, whether it's those moments of peace, moments of quiet, sometimes something comes along and punctures that particular balloon, and we just have to go with it. That's life. Sometimes things are knocked off their pedestals. What matters is Jesus, human, humble but divine, and that's life as well. We are all human, and we all have those little human, humble moments that sometimes puncture those otherwise very lofty, churchy moments as well. Yeah, I think it can be a joy. It can sometimes be a non-joy, whatever that may be. But I think we have to remember the heart of it, that there is joy given to us from God, and that we are Christians, we are churchgoers, and of course there is joy in every moment. The nice thing about Anglicanism as well is you do have that presence in the landmarks of people's lives, whether it's a christening, a wedding, a funeral, those moments that the community and our friends and family come into church at those landmark moments, and that may be the last time they come for some time. Ideally not, of course, but they do come for those moments. And in those moments we have to remember there is joy at the wedding and at the christening, and even, dare I say, at the funeral as well. And to live with that joy guiding you through life, I think, is vital. I think there is a certain Venn diagram, isn't there? Christian, comedian. Is there anything in the middle? There is a little bit. Not a huge amount, but there's a bit. But no, I think there is more than we often take credit for. The fact that people out there, maybe you have a stereotype of Christians being humorless people, which is wrong. Okay, well, some are, but not the ones I know. And actually there's a lot of joy is a God-given thing, and the more we laugh in church, the more we laugh near church, outside church, whatever it might be, in our communities, in our lives, realise that actually joy, fun, humour, they're all part of the plan. That's what it's meant to be. And yes, it may be a little bit odd. Sometimes people think as a stand-up comedian and as a Christian, how does that work out? But actually, it works out the same as any other comedian, really. We've all got our different backgrounds, our different beliefs. This is just mine. December is packed full of gigs, and for me as well, they're all in churches. I'm doing these comedians and carol shows all around churches around the country, mostly Church of England churches as well. And they are great because you can actually see people bringing along friends and family and neighbours. The great thing is when the vicar looks out and says, I don't know who half these people are. And they've come along to this comedy night in a church. The vicar doesn't know half of them. It may be because they're brand new, or maybe because the vicar has a very, very short memory and doesn't realise they were all in church last week. I don't know. But it's lovely to see people out there having fun and, again, having joy in church.